Hey, welcome to 33 Oracle. I'm doing the full moon in Leo video today, so we can do an energy check-in on the collective, see where the energy is. Pretty intense. Leo is a fire sign, so this could be a really strong Mars-driven type energy. Clear this energy. So it can come off as, passion or anger, desires could be really lit right now. Creative expression, Leo rules the 5th house. That's all about creativity, and this could have to, be zoning in on children as well. Children can be a factor in this full moon. Things that need to be released, full moons are all about releasing. I know, the last couple readings have been dealing with root chakra work, and I think there's a purifying going on at this time, and a lot of people, your family bloodlines are being affected, things are being brought up to the surface. Anything that needs to move and hasn't been able to move, there's stuckness there, is being pushed and forced out of the way, so that we can clear out what's not for us and what is. That way we can be open to receive what is for us. So let's tap into the collective's energy. What is the collective's energy for this full moon? Thank you. Collective's energy for this full moon. What energy is at play right now? The path. So it is aligning us to a path. Anything that's being cleared out of our life at this time, cleared out of our energy, things that are being forced up, even with dramatic force, anger, rage, bitterness, these things are coming to the forefront. Like fear. So this is, that fear, that negativity, that fear of what if I let this go and what happens to that person? And what is holding me back? There seems to be something around this woman here where she feels like all this darkness is surrounding her. But, it's assessing, right? It's looking that this has to be cleared out to be able to step on the path. It's assessing what is blocking us. There seems to be this barrage of darkness surrounding her. At least that's what she feels, and it could be illusions, right? It could be illusions in her own construct, but this is what's being looked at right now, collective. So where do you feel what area in your life feels like it's keeping you stuck and little, keeping you from growing? This growth, there is growth here, but there's something here that needs to be cleared out. What is the message here? So this full moon is really bringing it to the surface. It's clearing it out. You need to go with the flow and allow the change to take place. Some of you, this is travel. Some of you, your third eye is awakening. You're being able to see clarity on the blockages in your life. Some of you may have to travel. You may need to get a job that requires you to travel. Internal union, that's been coming up too. So it's like there could be somebody that you're going to partner up with, and maybe you have fear about not knowing how things could actually turn out. There's a lot of what ifs and what could haves, and there's fear that's blocking it. There's putting up these wall of negativity surrounding it, but it's stopping the growth, right? What is this message about the collective? And you could have to travel. You guys, the soul connection that you're coming into, or a partnership, a business proposition, could require you to travel. It could be at a distance from you. It's not like it's in the same town. Dark night of the soul. So yeah, there's somebody here is going through some darkness. They're aware of it. They're identifying. And collective, this could be you, but you may be identifying the blockages in your life, the things that are surrounding you and keeping you from becoming in this partnership. And spirits like, take action on releasing these things. Take action on creating a new path. You don't have to be stuck where you're at. You're able to move. You're able to be free. You're the one that's putting the limit on yourself. And like I said in a post on 33 Oracle group page, I posted last night, that was a channeled message, by the way. So, there was a sentence I said in there. I said, you may have to, I can't even think of it, find a unique path, like an abstract, yeah, it was an abstract way of doing things. Because whatever is blocking you is really trying hard to block you. And when you're meant to be with people, like a certain person, or you're meant to come into divine union with a partner, spirit, or the negative aspect of spirituality will try many ways to block something that's meant to be coming, especially if you have a high calling. So don't understand what it is. Understand it is what it is. Blockages will be thrown in your way, obstacles, because there's things that don't, there's principalities at play that don't want you to come into a union. They don't want you to get that job or take that step or make that speech, or, there's always going to be obstacles, but remember, you are protected. There is ways around, and it's only the limits that you allow on yourself to believe. You may need to up your protection at this time too, collective. I would definitely say that. Clear your energy, clear your space. Cut off people that are dragging you into a mess. Learn to protect your energy from that. Collective, what is the message here? For this Leo full moon, for the collective, what can they expect? Yeah. Protect your energy. Like I said, there is a need to protect your energy. Because you are creating something, and there is a time limit on this. Like the Kundalini rising and this egg, the birth of creation. And then we've got the crow. This is something being created in the future. Be mindful of what you're creating now, because then you're creating it in the future. But there's something coming in, something that you're creating. And this could be stability. This could be your business. This could be a lot of things. Protect your sacral creative ideas. Maybe not talk about them to everybody, because people do like to steal things and use them for themselves. That's just how people work. So timing is critical. To me, this is saying that we got to protect our energy and understand that blockages will be thrown, but there's abstract ways to get around them. You got to get creative solutions. What does the collective need to be aware about with this full moon? What do we need to be aware about with this full moon and Leo? The Tower keeps showing up. So yeah, Plutonian energy, Aquarius energy, definitely at play. So be prepared for unexpected things. What should the collective be aware about with this Leo full moon? We've got the Magician and the Two of Wands. So this is all about, you need to be aware of what you're manifesting into your life. You need to choose wisely. You need to choose your thoughts. You need to be aware of what frequency you're sitting in. What is the, this lack mentality, feeling not good enough or rejected or not having enough money. You're really collective, we're in a high manifestation. Especially Leo is that fire energy, so it's quick manifestations. So you can see these things happening like this. It's fire. That's what we're dealing with. And then we got Pluto and Aquarius here. So this is like quick. It can you can think about it and it happens within 30 minutes type manifestations. So collective, be aware that you are manifesting and choose wisely. What do you want your future to be? What are you manifesting into your reality? Are you manifesting chaos? Especially when we go to clear out the energy that's being brought up to be cleared. We're going to be purifying. This is a purifying energy. But once that container is clear, then our manifestations will become more clear. So do the work, cry if you have to, ground, go into meditation, take a hot bath and clear your aura field, or shower, whatever works for you. Blow it out, you use breath work, clear out the energy. And then have patience because there could be a lot of money coming. This could be a lot of stability coming. But temperance is here. It's like you need to balance your energy in order to receive, right? In order to receive. And the Tower could be here because you haven't been listening or you haven't been doing the work, or Spirit saying now is the time to clear it out. Time is up. This is coming out. You guys didn't take the steps. You didn't listen. You forced wills on people. Never do that, by the way. Never force your will upon other people. Creates really bad karma. I'm not personally dealing with that. I have in the past, most definitely. But I'm seeing all kinds of stuff right now with people in their lives and the things that's coming up, and so be mindful. And even at work, I think I was talking about the pettiness, the drama, the fighting. It's all being cleared out, be strong. Have strength because other people's energy affects you. You have to deal with these people who live in fear or who are going through things. And you can be there for them to a certain extent, but then you start to feel like you're getting pulled in or sucked in, and then you have to take a step back and make sure your energy is clear. The fear. Yeah, we're clearing that out this full moon. We're releasing it. And we're having strength because, you know, like, yeah, you're going to be around people as light workers, healers, shamans, or just good people, you know. We're going to be around family fights. We're going to be around people that are suffering, because this world is changing and people are suffering, and we're sensitive, right? We want to run away and hide and keep our distance. I don't want to deal with this negative. But then what are we doing? You know, I think there needs to be a limit. I think you don't need to extend all your energy into a situation, but be a guiding light, offer advice, be a helping hand, be a listening ear to a certain point, but understand when your energy is starting to get entangled. Yeah. Entangled is the key here. Like, take yourself out of a situation and cut the cords or the ties, the entanglement, so that your energy is not getting enveloped by that. And it can come on very sneaky, especially being empathic. But just know that, you know, you are here to help guide, and maybe you need to do it from a distance and put some boundaries up to what you can do and what you cannot do. What is the advice for the collective with this energy? What is the advice for the collective with this energy? We've got 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know, finger pointing, accusations, fighting off all these drama-filled people, or this internal conflict that we're dealing with, clearing it out. We need to, you know, there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of drama, and this is protecting your energy. We've got the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. And then we've got the Death card and the 9 of Wands. So yeah, I mean, this is right here. The 9 of Wands means protecting your energy. That things are transforming right now with the Death card, that things are in the middle of transformation. This could have to do with the 6 of Cups, you know. People you've grown up with since children, people you've known for a long time. History, it's like it's working itself out with the 8 of Pentacles. Keep your boundaries up. And this could be a sibling. This could be an ex. And that's what I'm seeing. It's coming full circle, okay? It's coming full circle and closing out. It's working itself out. It's transforming. It's transmuting. It's changing, okay? And this is a time, you know, we need to withdraw our energy and stay focused, but also keep our guard up. What are the messages for the collective around this Leo full moon. What messages around this collective for the Leo full moon? Yeah, the cross that one bears. The divine calling. So collective, when you think like, why am I holding all this? Why am I, having to bear the weight of other people's stuff? It is a divine calling. This is, Spirit says you are capable of doing it, and that's why. It needs to be done, and you're the only one that can, okay? Again, I just shuffled and this crown came up because it's almost like a self-sacrifice, right? It's sacrificing ourselves in order to help other people. It's kind of like, to me, this screams Jesus. This screams Jesus all the way, the cross and the crown. The crown of thorns that we wear. The burden. There's a price, I guess, maybe there's a price to pay for the knowledge that we get. I just had the U.S. Postman stop by. So, I had to pause the video. Oh yeah, so where was I at? So yeah, like, there's a lot of clearing to do, and like, even Jesus had a large calling, right? And had to suffer a lot because of his enlightenment and what he went through. I don't want to like bring religion in here. It's to each their own. But like, this is part of that, This is that Kundalini energy. This is also like being able to heal and be a healer. And sometimes we have to work through some really dark things and overcome some challenges to get there. What is the message here? Some of you could be seeing the numbers coming up, and Spirit's just trying to remind you that you are on the path. These are here for a reason. This stuff is being brought up for a reason. What is that reason, Spirit? Why is this being brought up now for the collective? Crow, prophecy, messenger, psychic. So, that to me just said, you will know in the future. I mean, I literally just kind of heard that. You'll know in the future. Okay. What is, it's being brought up? Protection. So yeah, again, collective, there's a need to up your protection at this time. Clear your energy more frequently. Get your rest and take care of your body. That is definite. Self-love, look at that on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, I mean, a good way to protect ourselves is taking care of our bodies, listening when we need to take a break. Because when we run ourselves down ragged, our energy and our aura fields become weak. And that is why things are able to affect us easier. Just like if you do drugs, you know, and you lose control, things affect you easier. Same thing. So up your protection, get your sleep, eat better, and drink water. It builds a stronger force or field around you so that you're able to handle the energies that come in. And then maybe you can even have extra energy to be able to assist these people that need our assistance when it comes to. So, collective, big message here. What's the advice from Spirit? What can we take away? What do you want to say to the collective? What do you want to say to the collective? What do you want to say to the collective? Okay, very clear. The circle. Okay. And this also, to me, intuitively is saying build a circle around yourself of protection. You know, make sure you keep your circle tight. You have wisdom here. You've been through a lot of stuff before. This is nothing new, okay? You just need reminded. What is the advice here? What is the advice here from Spirit for the collective? So this is the Earth Keeper, right? The Earth Keeper are stewards of the earth. We are the angels of the earth. And these are the angels of the earth. We're here to help raise the frequency. And also, this breaks down to the number 9. And when I read that, I thought about the life path number 9. The life path number 9 talks about letting go. That is the message. Learning to let go of the things you love. Let go of the things you desire. Allowing things to transform, because we're coming to the 10, which is the end. And there is a silent knowing in what is coming, right? And that we're here to show the light on the darkness. We're here to expose it and bring it out to the open so that it can be transmuted to help heal all the past and to work through it. And collective, we are strong enough to do this. And we might not feel like it. But it's time, like, you need to sit back and really, when you need a break and you need to re-energize and you need to get your strength back up, just like in battle, you do it or you're gonna be lost and get sucked back in with it. Knowing when to cut that boundary and cut people off and take time for you. Overworking for monetary value. If things are not flowing, don't do it. You know, things will fall where they need to fall. That is the message. I don't know, I'm gonna pull from this too. What is the message for the collective during this full moon? What is the message for this collective? Like I said, surrender, which means letting go of things that you can't control. And then there's a mirroring and a nostalgia. So there's past issues being brought up, reflecting on something to you, something you need to learn, something you need to understand more deeply, just like the spiral. When we get the symbol of the spiral, it's about going back and seeing things from a different perspective. And it's remembering something. So there is something coming up for you that you need to see in a new way. It's mirroring you. Or you could be seeing this happening with someone else, like something you went through. Now you're watching them go through it. And you're able to offer the best advice possible. You're able to see it from the outside situation because you've been through it, you know? And that's something too that could be triggering to see it, triggering something in you, and giving, you know, you're able to help them, right? So look at it different ways, collective. It's heavy energy, it's a full moon. Like I said, life path number 9 is all about learning how to let go. We are releasing this full moon. We are learning to let go and finding abstract ways to solutions. And that is my message. If that resonated with you, hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.